Are we live? Yep, we're live. Alright. Oh, wait, I need to find the stream. Where are we? Oh, I need to load it up again. Yeah. Oh, stupid ad. Get away ad. There. Testing, can you hear me? Yes. So make sure that's out of the road. How's it going, everyone? Welcome, welcome. Just so I'm only going to stream for 1 hour because my back is quite sore from the 9 hours a day grinding that damn grid. So 1 hour I'll stream for. Oh, it's actually good to not do the grid for once. So yes, this is a masterclass on ghost creasing. So we've got the crease pattern. I'll show you it this way first. So it's printed out in 9 separate squares, and then it's cut off the extra paper and then intricately glue them together. So you have this one massive one. Yeah. Is it 50 centimeters? No, it's probably bigger than that. Oh, I think probably close to 60. There's 30. Yeah, just over 60, like 60.1. Yeah, I'm sticking here really. So once you do that and you stick it all together, you flip it over, and then you get something sticky, like blue tack, and then you put it on, just spread it out all over the sheet. So it's got a nice spread evenly, so it sticks onto the paper you want to use, which is the one underneath. Not this side, this is just the white side. This side. I think it looks really nice for a bodybuilder. It's got that stone statue colour and silver through it as well. I think it will look really nice. Hopefully it does. Yeah, it's going to have to show. And it's got those little speckled white dots all the way through it. Like a night sky. So this paper will also go on sale on my Etsy shop soon. We've got a bunch made already, so it's just, I'm not doing anything important until the grid's done, and then I can get back to normal. So big, yep, so happy. Hello Elijah, hello Julian. I have folded Ancient Dragon before with satisfying results. Would it be a stretch to fold Alden? And how hard if Alden? I'm also folding an Ancient Dragon. Do you think 70 centimeters Japanese? Yeah, that should work. That should be a good size. Yeah, I think you'll be good for Alden. I know I keep saying it wrong, but yeah, you'll be good with that. 70 is a brilliant size. Bigger than what I used. So first of all, I need to find out where I want things to be on the model. So where do I want the chest? Like, because I'll be cutting off all the excess paper. So I'll try. So let's actually put the chest other way. There's more silver down the bottom. So it's just trying to pick out where you want it to be. So the chest is right here. So I'm just trying to see. That'll get seen. Let me just see. Yeah, so let's go right here. Right, there's that wee bit. Yeah, that's fine. So let's go right here actually. And then I'm just pressing down on these sticky parts from the inside out to make sure it's all stuck. Oh, I was supposed to do it on the right side. Failed already. The reason we do it on the white side is because if something happens when you peel off the paper, if the sticky parts rip the paper, it will be on the white side, so you won't see it. So don't do it on the colour side, like I just did. I just failed already. Yes, that's all about. I'm not too picky where everything's going to be. All the way about. Let's just go here. So from the inside out, just try and get it as even as possible. And if you want the parts for this to do it as well, then just let me know. I can add them in the description later on. How's it going, everyone? Let me record. Thanks so much. Adding on this Alden a lot harder than the Ancient Dragon. If you're fine with crease patterns, I would say it's fine. Shaping can be a bit tricky, but again, it's shaping. You can shape entirely how you want, so there's no right or wrong way to do it. But yeah, I would say it's harder because it doesn't have a diagram, where Ancient Dragon does. So now this is very important that you get everything perfect, because the more precise you are in the process, the better result you get. So I think everything's fine here. So now that it's completely stuck and it comes off easily. So now I need to get a bigger one of these. It's a soft mat. It's just like it protects the table when you're scoring on it, because years ago when I found out this technique, I didn't have this, or did, but I never used it. I was scoring, then lifted up, and then I've got all these marks on the table from when I made that bread. So there's all these curves. So this comes in handy. So you can press down as hard as you want. You won't damage the table. And a ruler. And your pointy tool. So it's a metal tip. Can you see that? No, it's not focused, but it's a metal tip. Metal is better, not plastic, because plastic bends, you don't get the right strength. So now it's just a matter of scoring the lines. And I've never ghost creased on this paper before, so I need to find out what thickness, what pressure will be good. Now it's just a matter of putting this. If I can get one like the size of this paper, it'll be so much better. But that way I don't need to keep realigning creases. Let me see. Whoa. Super big printer. No, it's printed in 9 different sheets. Then cut the excess off. Each part is a third. So I either increased the crease pattern or decreased it to a number that can be divided into 3 equally, and then printed off each part. So each part's the same size, if that makes sense. So it comes in 4s, 9s and 16s. I can do this if I want. Let me try this first. Now it's important that you get the right amount of pressure and then you line up this. If you're at an angle, then your crease will be at an angle. I just want to do it enough that I can see it, so I can make it after. So let me try it a bit harder. Also a pen as well, just to mark off creases, because you don't want to forget any when you do this. You don't want to peel it off and then you've got 15 creases you missed. So it's easy to mark them off as you go along. And that should be fine. That should be fine. Now, big printer here. you should try folding Brian Chan's Origami Suguto in the future if you haven't already. It's pretty damn hard. Yeah, I've got lots of models to do first. But yeah, I can look at it that way. And now it's just a matter of going through all the creases. I don't think I'll get it all done in an hour, but I'll try. Try as much as possible, and then I'll do a collapse tutorial because people want that as well. If I had a bigger mat, then I've got a bigger ruler, so I just need to try and find a bigger mat, and I don't need to realign because like this crease right here is massive. I'll need to do here and then realign it, so the chances of it being slightly different can be big, so you don't want that. I don't normally pen it, but I have missed stuff in the past, so I don't want to do that. So what has everyone been doing as of lately? Plotters work fine for me. Multi-printed 2.1 crease pattern, it's just box pleating. Make 2.1 tutorial, no more region tutorials, I've done enough. Let someone else do that, not me. I think I'll just do all these creases going straight down first. And where the paper is thicker, you need to apply a bit more pressure. Now, if you're wondering if you've just joined and you've never heard what ghost creasing is, pardon me, it's basically a technique I came up with a while ago where it allows you to make all the creases. No, it allows you to make only the creases that you need for a crease pattern, only the ones you need, without making any extra ones, which I find really handy. With especially this crease pattern, because we have big chunks that don't have creases, so trying to pre-crease this, making the grid, avoiding these parts is just going to be very annoying and not fun, whereas this comes in really handy, if you can do it. I think I'll use a bigger one. Try this. Yeah, I can see that fine. It'll take a while to make the creases after it. I'll just go back to the normal one so I can get a finer crease. And let's move the chart. Yeah. I just need to keep reading it. Good. I'll probably be more confusing drawing on it. I'll probably forget some. But a good technique is just run your finger over it, because when you make a crease, you make an indent in the paper and you can feel it, whereas when you've not, it's completely smooth. So it helps. Move this over a wee bit. Should probably just cut it. That'll be easier. It'll make more sense than just runs. Yeah, that's actually much better. Easier to follow. It'll probably take a few hours to do this. Well, no skill tomorrow. Yeah. I'll don't think ghost creasing a 3.5 is that wise, as it's completely covered with small scales anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. I mean, it is possible, because I've got a high quality version of the crease pattern, but it would be a pain to print off 30 of these squares to try and stick them all together neatly. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. I mean, if the crease pattern is high quality, then it'll work. But I'd only recommend it on ones like this that have lots of parts that don't need creases, or ones that have really weird angled creases, like the Infinity Gauntlet. Like that's a prime example. That's got weird creases. So you would do it on that if you wanted. Let me see. Let me try and show you if you can see the creases. Yeah, I can see them fine. So it's just, yeah, you can just see them. Can you see that alright? Try and show it this way. So it's an OP technique. It's a really good technique. Real hand. Oh, I was going to use the pen. It's real handy. And then once you make all the creases, you need to quadruple check that you haven't missed any. And then when you're fully confident you haven't missed any, peel it off and then make all the creases. And then you're good to go. You're ready to collapse. And you've only got the creases that you need, not a single one extra. Yeah, so I need to look into getting a bigger, softer mat. That'll be easier. It'll be much easier. And it's very therapeutic, this. That's really fun. So let me see. By Fearless, thanks for answering my questions. Lots of love. Thank you very much, Brem. Thank you for joining. That is an embossing thing, isn't it? Yeah. If you're talking about the tool, then yeah, any metal tool will work. I used to use the plastic ones that I use for shaping, but they don't have enough strength. And they keep bending, and then they get worn out too quick. And it probably makes sense just to do all the diagonals first, so less turning of the paper. I really can't wait to see how this looks when it's all done. Yeah, ghost crease for Eugene. Hold on, wait there. Give me a second, I'll go and do it now. And it's just a matter of taking your time, making sure all the lines are straight. And then if you can do that, you're good. You're good to go. Oh yeah, pennies on. As usual, cat goes on the stream. And you've got biscuits. Yeah, you've got biscuits. Right, let me open the store. Oh, Crease the spiny lobster. Are you challenging me? Are you going to dare me to do it? No way in hell. Oops. There was a. We can use the pen again. So yeah, it will take a while to get all this done. He drew the crease pattern. Wait, that's how did you print out the crease pattern that big? So I cut the crease pattern. I made the size of the crease pattern into a size that can be divided equally into 9 parts or thirds. Then I divided each part into 3. No, yeah, into 9s basically. And then I printed off each part, and then cut off the excess paper. Then glued the edges and then lined it up, then stuck it together. That's basically it. Though there is shops that can print it off this size for you in one sheet, so that'd be better. But yeah, that's how I do it. If you want these parts, I can add them in the description at some point or later on. And then you can download them and then just practice it if you want. You can do it yourself. Any crease pattern that is high quality like this will work. 100% work. Just need you to make sure it's all lining up. Yeah, I can see anything. If you can see the creases, then you should be able to make them after that. How can I get the high quality Legion 3.5 crease pattern? I cannot share it because a friend drew it all. He included everything in the crease pattern, neck twist, the leg twist, crease part, lines, everything, so I cannot share it, so sorry. Well yeah, it's super cool. He draws every crease pattern possible. So for those that have just joined, I'm only going to be streaming for 1 hour since I started because I need to get back on this grid grind to finish it off. A few more days and then it's done. A few more. do you spell that paper we can win in the giveaway? The Loopchi. Loopchi. Did you print the crease pattern or draw it? Printed. Printed. So yeah, I explained it twice. Well, yeah, the designer drew it. I printed it off. I mean, this is what I done for the Lang's, the US flag, but I've done it in 16 parts, so twice the size of this near enough, and then yeah, same process. I mean, that's still upstairs untouched for years. And I did this for one of Joel Cooper's masks. No, is it Eric Gear? Can't remember. One of those fancy masks. The tessellation masks. I done it for one of those. Still upstairs, untouched. That took forever. Yeah, tape 9 pieces together, exactly. It's 3 AM, so why are you up at 3 AM, paper? Get to sleep. You watch this anytime. 3 AM. Don't tell me you woke up just for this. Or you just can't sleep. And when you're doing this, I would recommend you have it so the crease is always towards you. So for instance, I just done this one and then turned the paper to do that one. Like, don't do that and then try and line up like this, because it's more chance of being at an angle. Whereas like this, I can exactly line up as easy as possible. So that works really good. And then make sure that before you press down that the line is on the mat, it's not hanging off it, so you don't go through the paper. So what have I done there? Done that, done that. This is actually so much better, drawing in the lines. I never used to do this. And then I'd end up missing some. Right, I am in France. Oh wow. 11:54 p.m. here in India, 3 a.m. in Korea, 7 in France. Yeah, Lopchin Benchi. Here is a diagram for region 3.5. Not that I know of. Well, there's the region central Discord, which has everything you need to know about regions. So it's probably in there. Yeah, probably by Daniel. He probably drew it. But I don't think there's an actual official diagram for region. Maybe there is, I don't know. I've not been told. So let's do these lines and then see what it looks like on the other side. I'll leave the outside one till last, because that's much larger. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I won't be uploading until the grid is done, so the next video should be a live stream doing the last few creases in the next few days. So it says Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, probably Tuesday night. I'll be done by Tuesday night. Come join, witness a world record take place. This song. Oh, pen's not working. Let's just do these ones. That's just off, so let me just start this one. That was was it froze? Where there? It's frozen on the tablet. No, it's saying it's fine, so it's just the tablet. Wait, let me close this and reload it. It's always happened. Find the stream again. Yeah, we're back. Where was it? Yeah, picture guides for the region. Yeah, there's tons of them. Daniel drew absolutely everything for every model, near enough. And it's unreal. So make sure to join the region Discord if you want to learn how to fold the region. If someone can link it, then that'd be even better. Or I'll do it after this. So I'm doing outside creasing now, I just need to make sure I'm lining up. Yeah, I must have used it. Yeah. I'm going to do it for the lobster by Robert J. Lyon. Awesome, that's a brilliant model. There's a diagram that used to be by an origamist I follow on Instagram. He said it was confidential and couldn't share it. Yeah, most likely that as well. I mean, when someone shares something it's going to go viral. That's how things work. They probably just want to keep it to themselves or close friends, like most do. Oh, then that's torn, that's why. I don't know why it was that long. Oops. Paper's fine, don't worry. My paper doesn't rip. When are you going to make a video on how many regions exist in the world? Whenever I get enough. Maybe Christmas. Near Christmas time. I'm trying to reach everyone trying to reach as many people as possible. So can you see that? Yeah. So yeah, around then, or if I don't get any more, I'm still getting them like daily. So it's, yeah, whenever I get enough, basically. Well, to the region aspirants here, there's Discord server specialising in regions. I don't know if I'm allowed to invite people, but there's Discord. Yeah, you can plug the invite link here, Venmo, if you want. I'll approve it if it doesn't come up. You can do that. If you're still here. But yeah, it's a great place if you want to learn Ryujin. If you're inspired to make it, then it's a good place to start. A lot of good folders there that will help you if you're stuck and they know what they're talking about. Yeah, we'll go. So yeah, I'll do the small ones first. And I really can't wait to see how this turns out. I'm so looking forward to this. It's going to be the first model I do once that crud is done. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, when you make the crease, try to do it only once or twice, gentle ones. Don't press down too hard and then go over it and then press down too hard again, because you'll come through the paper and you'll start to rip it. Done that a few times when I was practicing this. And most importantly, when you line up a line, make sure you're pressing down so you can do it nice and straight, because the last thing you want to do is go down and then it curves. And then you've got a big line here. And then you need to realign up. Then the chances of these lines not lining up are quite high, so don't do that. Or not, yeah, do that. So make sure you're pressing down whatever it is you're using, like a ruler. Done that a lot as well. Oh, why did I miss that one? So that helps a lot. Hey Ben, welcome to the stream. How's the cactus coming along? Are you still working on it? Still shaping the spikes? sit here in just a sec. Alright, that's fine, no problem. Yes, but I'm pre-creasing. The Discord is open to all anyway, I think. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Do you guys know Neighbour? Rings a bell? I'm not sure. As I'm the only Korean here. Yeah. That's what I love about streaming so far. You bring people from all over the world together in one place. I mean, you can't beat that. You really can't beat that. Whatever it is you're showing, then makes it much better. Already we're starting to get there. As long as you can see the crease faintly on the colour side, then you're good. You don't want to make all these creases and you can't see them. Then when you peel this off, you can't make the crease out enough to actually make the crease to use it, so you've screwed up if you do that. Then the chances of you trying to realign the crease pattern to exactly where it was ain't going to happen. Yeah, because I'm colouring in the lines, I need to make sure that I've actually made them. But I'll triple check when I've done it all. And for a crease pattern like this, it shouldn't be too hard to make any that I've missed. I've already made it one, no, I've not. So I'll try and get this chest as neat as possible. This is the part you see. Right, these big ones right down the centre. Let's try this. Here's the edge of the mat, here's here. I can go up to here. I'm going to fold anymore because the stuff hasn't gotten better. I've been failing every model and throwing everything away that I try to fold. Ben, just keep at it. Do that cactus and that feeling that you get when you finish it, especially because it's a very rare model for people to make. Hardly anyone has made it. Probably not even 10 people have made that model, I would say. Maybe even a bit more. But around 10. You're joining a very elite group of people when you make it, Ben. So yeah, it's one of those things. Again, always take breaks if you don't feel like folding, and don't force yourself to fold. Always fold when you feel like it. That's how I think you get the best results. You posted it, but it hasn't shown up either. I have no idea. It's not shown on for me to hide it or show it. It's not shown for me. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe I've set the to not able to post links. I think that's why. Just to stop spammers, but maybe I'll need to check after I stop streaming. But yeah, once this stream's done, I'll add the links. Oh, the stream froze. Yep, low battery. There. Let's plug in the charger. Yeah, that happens when it's low battery. We good. Already done that. The camera froze yet. Let me see. Yeah, it's showing your email. Do you want me to put show it, or is it shown? Yeah. Let me see. There. Yeah, I think I've got a setting for the links. I need to check once I stop streaming. Yeah, I don't think I can change it when I'm live. Well, I'll try it at the last minute, see if it gives me any options. But I will plug it in the comments and description after this. Can't tell me I've done this. Not done that one. Are you doing the collapse today? No, I'm not doing the collapse. I'm only streaming for 1 hour so I can get back on the grind. So I've got 11 minutes left. But I can do a tutorial on the collapse. I think it'll be good to show that with this paper. Fingers crossed it all turns out after once it's all creased, but I'm sure it will. But yeah, I won't be doing the collapse in this. I definitely won't get this all creased in 10 minutes. And then you need to make them all. So now we can start to see them. Let me see. No, I'm not doing the collapse. Show your face. No, I have no face. I have no face. Cannot show face. if I showed my face, I would get taken down for S content, if you get that. When you do crease patterns like this, it takes a lot longer. Normally it's just four parts most of the time. Pardon me. Try posting your username and the domain name in 2 separate comments. Good work. Netflix and chill, more like origami and chill. Yeah, that's what these streams are. Relaxing streams. Stress free. Come and relax. Fold while we watch, or just be comfy and watch. It would be for longer, but I want to get on the grid grind, get that finished. And then my life will go back to normal. 9 hours a day, gridding, have fun. But you've got to do what it takes. What I've already done is back to where we started. Yeah, let's do the big outside one. Put jazz to chill. This is chill enough. I mean, doing this is very therapeutic. I find it. And it's just chilled out, no stress. Take as long as you need. And it's very satisfying in the process, doing this. So once this is done, once I stop streaming, I will do 2 more hours for the grid. That'll give me my 8 hours for today. It would be 9, but I'm doing an hour of this, so I'll be an hour behind. I put spaces, no spaces, and an actual email. Put jazz on. What do you think of the best paper for the Western Dragon? Anything that isn't too thick. I mean, this is approximately 30, which would be too thick, for me at least. But if you can make double tissue, anything around that thickness, maybe like 25 GSM. Between 20 and 25. I think that will be good. I think that'll work best. But it just depends. If you want really thin paper, you can use that. If you want thicker to get a more dragony look, then you can use that. But there's no right or wrong. But anything around double tissue, if you know what that's like, will work well. I've already done that. I should have just scored them out in the first place. And then when you get near the end, it's a matter of going back and forth, just making sure you have not missed any. Now it's shown right there. Wait, is it shown? No. What, the link or? You just showed your face. Right there. Let me show my face. There you go. You saw my face. I'll show you when I get a haircut. I'm going to finish the grid and then treat myself to a haircut. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Oh god, so many comments. Show a sneak peek. An origami face mask, yes. 3 minutes left. I might as well just read the comments. Yeah, this is the last one and I'll stop in 3 minutes. So it's coming along good. So where's the chest? Yeah, chest is going to be right here, which is perfect. Show you once more. See all the creasings. Okay, an origami face mask. What email? Okay, yeah, he even went to Paper University. Yes, I've got a degree there in paper. Origami girlfriend? Impossible. Impossible! Grant, why are you not replying to me on Instagram? Because I have tons of messages on there. I reply from oldest to newest. So, oldest first and then, yeah, I get a lot of messages, that's why. Yeah, maybe not need to use the pen. Slightly coming through, but I just need to lean really gently. Let me try another crease. Oh, I think I showed my face there. Just a wee bit. Let me try again. But you won't see the pen marks anyway. And they're just leaning lightly. Nope, we're good. We're good. Here it's 4 o'clock. Nighty night. Alright. See you later, Annabelle. Thank you for joining. Or, yeah. I forgot what you told your name was. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I get a lot of messages on Instagram, so it takes me a while to reply to them. And because I've been gridding, I haven't really been using my phone that much, so that's why. Alright, there we go. So let me just show that. There. That should show now. Please reply to me tonight. Yeah, I will. I'll try. But I'll be soon anyway, don't worry about that. I mean, normally it's like a 4-day wait. If you're in my messages, if you're not in them, then it's about a week to 2 weeks. So it takes a while. Finn, that is what your name is, yeah. I will remember that, Finn. Right, everyone, that is me, that's the hour up. I'm going to show you the paper once more. And then I can get back to gridding. I can't wait for that. So I'm going to just flip this over. And then take this off. So hopefully you can see the crease lines. Well, this is the paper close-up. I mean, the colour is different from what you can see in the stream, but it is much better. I can assure you it's much better than real life. Oh, there we go. Saying the orientation was locked. Anyway, everyone, I am going to go and get gridding. So thank you all for watching this short little stream. I would love to go longer, but the grid is calling my name. I must finish this and get a world record. So thank you all for watching. I will see you all. Yeah, if you just joined, last minute thing, I won't be uploading until the grid is done, which will be in about 4 days. So the next video will be a stream finishing the grid in about 4 days. So maybe, what's this, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, maybe Tuesday night. I'll aim for Tuesday night. I'll try and do Monday night. So I will fire through this rapid and then see you all then. Make sure you come and join this world record live.